Hi, I'm Clever Ghoul, but you can call me Nikki. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this is a special early bonus episode for the Christmas holidays. Now, I was sick when my bestie had her Christmas party. If I hadn't been, I really wanted to do that Christmas tree hair, which I've seen in old pictures here, but I want to make one that's removable because I would have to drive with this, and this way I can use it in future years if I want to. But you're basically gonna follow me along the process. I'm using supplies that I've had for a while, mostly from Dollar Tree, also some hair extensions from Amazon, but basically I'm just gonna walk you through this process. I have no idea what I'm doing. So with that being said, let's get into it. First things first, I took apart a tinsel tree and I saved the tinsel because I'm going to use it later on this piece. But I wanted to use this cone as like a structure. Kind of looks like a hennin, right? A hennin with hair instead of a ribbon. You know, the medieval princess hats. So I glued the biggest extension piece clip-in onto here. By the way, this said it was brown on Amazon. I guess it matches my hair. It looked darker in the package, but I guess it's a pretty decent match. I've glued this bad boy down, and now I want to wrap the hair around it. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate like this bottom inch, 3/4 of an inch, and then I'm gonna wrap it around the base of the cage and see if that, because otherwise it's gonna just kind of push up all the time and show the cage. So I'm gonna try that from overhead with a note. You're probably seeing me do it now. I don't know. I started this off too tight. I'm gonna do it a little looser because the thing is I can always use my own hair to cover up gaps on the bottom, which I would kind of want to do anyway, like brush my hair up and around with this so it kind of blends better. So we're just gonna go around looser. As we come back to the front here, I'm just gonna clip that maybe and then figure out a way to attach it. So I wrapped it around and I don't know how to attach it. I think I'm gonna hot glue it. Maybe a zip tie. Oh, I'm a genius. A zip tie. There's probably a much easier way to do this. I thought, oh, I'll do something quick. Girl, where? The whole point of this was, can I do this quickly? And clearly I'm not. I'm starting to brush the hair down around the sides. And as I do that, I'm gonna spray it with the gotta be glued. This stuff will like secure anything. So I'm gonna, the whole point of using this big extension piece is to like have a base, because I've got 3 or 4 more pieces of hair. So maybe I should get some bobby pins. I mean, it's already staying so much nicer just with the hairspray, but I'm gonna start to kind of pin it in place. I mean, part of me, I have the hot, take the pin out of your mouth. I have the hot glue gun on. Part of me just really wants to glue this all down. It's a little messy, I'm not gonna lie, but again, I'm gonna be covering this in tinsel and stuff. I've been shellacking it as I go, just like spraying and pressing, and I think I might put some zip ties in here. I know I said hot glue, but let's be real, that's probably a really bad idea. This would be so much easier if I had a wig head, which of course I don't have. Maybe Santa will bring me one. How's everyone's December? How's everyone's holiday time going? Holiday time going? I don't know if the zip tie worked or if that just made it angry. Did anything get held in with that? Some did. Okay. Yeah, again, this would be, if you have a wig head, way easier. And honestly, I even think if you have really long hair and you teased it and just wrapped it around, you'd probably be better off. But because I decided I wanted to make this reusable, here we are. I am threading zip ties through the middle section right now just to try and lock down some hair, but that might not be a good idea either. I don't know. Look, I just know I have the audacity and I know that this is gonna look good in the end. So we're having to trust the process moment here. Just trying to spray and hold it down. Spray and hold it down. Spray and hold it down. Oh, I'm just gonna make a quick little Christmas tree hair video. I really thought this would take me 15 minutes. Sometimes I'm way more accurate with timing, and other times I don't know what reality I'm in that I think something will take me 15 minutes. Like, Nikki, you know better. Again, it's the audacity. I just have this belief that I can do anything, because I can, but doing it well that's another conversation. We're building up layers here, so it's gonna look shitty first. It's not gonna look perfect right away. Or ever, potentially. And maybe these bobby pins just live in this hair now. That's okay. I can always get more bobby pins. You know what though, at the same time, I feel like in this house, there have got to be 2,000 bobby pins. What, they come in a pack of like 50? I think I've bought at least, okay, 2,000 was an exaggeration, but I feel like I've bought at least 5 to 10 of those. So there's gotta be 500 bobby pins in this. And can I find one? No. This is a brand new pack again. Brand new pack again, because no, of course, could I find bobby pins? And I even have a thing for them to go into, like a little cup. That worked for a few years, now that's empty. I just feel like they have a strange, like they can't actually be part of this world. They just briefly exist in the realm and then they disappear after, you know, a month. And then every now and then I will find like a stash of them, but even then it's like 5 to 10 pins. So where are the rest of them? I don't know. Okay, look, it's messy, but it's working. It's working. See, I knew it would. I'm so clever. I think I'm just gonna load this up with spray and bobby pins, kind of like you're going to prom, spray and pins, and that should work. So here we are. I think if you're doing this directly on your head, I think it actually would be easier to just like wrap your hair around and then wrap extensions around. Because I don't have a wig head, this is more of a process. I'm gonna pin this here and then I'm gonna glue it up top here. So I've glued the next piece in so it's at the top and then it's clipped into the lower piece here. Do you know if you have like candy compressed air and you spray it on hot glue, it'll dry a lot faster? I don't have any, but that should work, right? Oh, I'm a princess. I'm gonna take this top outer piece, like an inch or so, and kind of wrap that around the top first. I really should tease this. And yet, I just, for some reason, am refusing to. I don't know. I only wanna do what I wanna do when I wanna do it. That's not a good thing about me. It's like, Nikki, if you took the 5 minutes to just do it properly the first time, it, you know, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, right? But instead, I just decide to go for it, you know? Maybe that's an endearing quality. It's not. I really wish I had like an extra set of arms or hands. Well, you would need more arms to have more hands, right? Yes, Nikki. These are the conversations I have with myself all the time. So see, now we have this sort of cone piece. I'm gonna, again, tinsel all sorts of crap on here to just... Look, she's a little wild. She's a little wild and out with Nick Cannon, but I think she's working. See? All right, and see, if I take my hair and I like even just parts of it, pull it up and like wrap around the bit, you know, to blend it in, I think this will work. I sprayed and I'm putting more pins in. I just got back from a trip to Salem. I did vlog it, although on night 1, when I was recording, I don't know what, look, had we been drinking? Maybe. The button to change the settings on my camera is right next to the on-off button, and I'd been filming in bars. I can't hear and I can barely see, and I didn't notice that I switched the setting to slow-mo, and I didn't notice the rest of the trip. So everything that I got is in slow-mo. So there's me talking and it's like, I don't know what I'm saying either because the camera doesn't record the audio when it does slow-mo, so it's not like I can like kind of speed it up and try and see what I'm saying. No. So it'll be a lot of me doing voiceover, but I think that I'm gonna have that vlog next week. Like, I don't know, I'm not promising anything. It's kind of a chaotic time of year, but I did start to cut for it and it's like really a lot of footage. So we'll see. I might just do like a really, really short one. Okay, I think we can call that base done. I'm gonna start adding tinsel to it. I think tinsel first, then like ornaments and bows and stuff. So I'm just gonna start at the base, and I think I'm gonna use zip ties unless... What if I sewed it on? Again, wasn't I trying to do a short video? Nikki, I want it to be secure. I don't know why I can't just do anything simply. I have to make 800 extra steps. But you know what? This will stand the test of time. This is gonna be so locked in, I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life. Now, if you're doing this at home or if you wanna do something like this, you don't have to do any of this. This is unnecessary. You could, again, just get more clips and clip it in. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. So yeah, essentially I'm tying this on. I'm not sewing. I don't know why I can't think of words today. So I bought this tinsel tree at Dollar Tree last year or the year before, and I wanted to do this project then, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. And there's a content creator, something pineapple, I'll put it up on the screen here, and she did this last year, but she did it with these extension pieces, and I remember thinking that's so smart, so credit to her. What I originally was going to do was take the tinsel off the tree, tease my hair up and just wrap it around the cage, and tease and hairspray and pin, and then just let that be it. And then I saw her video with the wig pieces, and I was like, oh, I gotta do that, which I'll put a link to her. It was either Instagram or TikTok. I'll put her a link to that in the description, because I could have also just teased my hair and then clipped the extensions in and I would have been done by now. But instead, I want to make it detachable because I would rather be able to take it off in the car. Okay, I'll see you when this is done. I have these mini bows that have these like wire backs, also from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put those in there. I have these little red ornaments. Oh, I got these lights. Oh, why is there a screw and it says push off, but there's is that an anti-theft thing? Do I even want lights? Nikki, go find the screwdriver. Okay. With my Christmas tree, I do not like multicolored lights. I am a warm light girl. But for this ridiculous thing, I think these are gonna work. And I was thinking about putting them on last, but I think maybe I put them on now before I put on little bows and things. And when do I attach this to my head? I mean, I guess I could try now. I'm whispering because I don't want my cat to hear me. Girl, she doesn't understand. Well, I was gonna say she doesn't understand you, but she does. She has a mouse. She had it in her mouth and she flips it up and then like kind of flings it to the side. It's so cute. If you hear zoomies in the background, that's what that is. It's my daughter being adorable. And to be clear, I mean my cat, not a human child. I literally bobby pinning a battery pack to my head right now. It's not that bad. Should I just go like this? So see, I think if I did this for a party, I'd have to assemble it when I reach my place, which I'm now realizing, maybe let's put bows and ornaments on it first. Again, I think I'm gonna use a needle to thread the thread through to just to make it easier. I guess what I was trying to say earlier is the needle just helps me get it through from the back to the front, you know? Like, duh. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for that wonderful tip. Okay, I think I'm done. You're gonna hear her screaming in the background. She wants her DINNER, and it's not quite time yet. She's not starving. I want to put the lights on, but in order to put the lights on, I have to have my hair, I have to have it on my head. So I'm doing this little bun. I'm gonna turn these on, pin this to my head. I ended up, for the ornaments, I ended up using zip ties just because it was easier. Battery pack on my head. I wish I had a star for this, but I don't. So I have this Santa hat. So I put that on top of the tree. Using the monitor as a mirror, always a good idea. I'm being sarcastic. I'm just gonna kind of like drape these for now because I don't want them to get caught in my hair. I think you could also braid your hair and then like pin it around. I'm really using my hair to help just lock in this base here. And I'm gonna go around on one side doing like one direction and then the other side doing the other to kind of anchor it. I don't know if any of that will work. And I just flung a bobby pin somewhere. A precious bobby pin. Kind of stabbing myself. This is looking wonky. I would recommend doing this in a mirror. I feel like it's lopsided. Oh well. Again, I think if you wore this to a party, even if it was lopsided or a little funky, everyone would like it. At least you're bringing something to the party. Camp. You know, someone's gotta serve. Why not you? I think what I'm gonna do for this in the future is I'm gonna attach like a ribbon to the inside bottom, just straight across, like really reinforce it. And then that way my hair will have something to clip into. Maybe even I might even hot glue a ponytail elastic on the inside and then have the battery pack kind of like wrap around there. Let me fix the lights and then I'll do like a reveal. Here it is. I really am pleased with how this turned out. I'm sorry for yapping so long, but also I'm not sorry at all. You chose to be here and thank you, actually. Thank you. I'm very grateful if you're here. This is really hard to get reveal footage by yourself of something on top of your head, but I did my best. I really like how the lights are really pretty bright and reflect on every surface. Like I said, in the future, I think I would add a strap on the inside so that I could just pin my hair down onto it a lot easier and make this go a lot faster. And again, if you're gonna do this at home, the quickest way to do this this is just to wrap your own natural hair around the cage and just get right into it. Don't take the extra time of making a base. This was all just to make it reusable. Anyway, I had a really fun time doing this. I hope that all of you are having a good holiday season. Whatever it is that you celebrate, I hope you're celebrating. And hopefully, if any of you are like me and like to do things at the last minute, this gives you enough time to get this ready for Christmas. Would you make this at home, and how would you do it differently? I would love to hear, so let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!